182 consecutive days, the streak comes to an end. I had every intention of making a video on Friday when I made that video on Thursday night, but as I'm sure you could tell, over the last couple weeks, my videos were getting later and later, and the thought it was like this recurring thought. And I was kind of conflicted because on one hand, we talk about being non-negotiable. And, on May, I think 3rd or May 4th, like day 2 of making videos, I said I was going to make a video every single day for the entire year. But as you've seen, I'm in a completely different state of consciousness than I was then. And, now the most important thing for me is following my excitement. What am I most excited about? And as I just said, when making a video is consistently the last thing that I'm doing in that day, and the only reason that I continue to make videos is just to stay non-negotiable, it goes to show that I wasn't that excited about making videos. It was almost like going to a job just to collect a paycheck and make sure that you can keep the electricity on. It was something that I had to do more times than actually something that I wanted to do. And so I figured that I would share that, not just because it's how I felt and not just because it's what I did, but I made that choice. And throughout my life, I have been a person, anyone who has known me will tell you, I'm somebody who starts things and doesn't follow through on them after a period of time. And, these are things in the past. There's been different reasons throughout my life, but for the most part, I wouldn't follow through, or I wouldn't continue doing something for different reasons. And most of them were kind of connected to some kind of negative emotion or negative belief. In this case, this is 100% a choice that I made that is connected to a positive belief, which is following my excitement. What's the most exciting thing? What has me excited to live my next moment? And there are times like right now where I'm excited to make this video, and I'm sure you can feel it. But when I'm sitting there and I'm just trying to be non-negotiable, and you can tell that I'm forcing myself to make the video, it's like the quality is going to suffer. And it's going to be tough. Not that it's my main goal is to build an audience, but, people are coming in and watching the videos for the first time, and I'm just sitting there staying non-negotiable day 180, and I'm making a lackluster video. What are the chances that person is actually going to come back and want to watch my videos again? And so, as I said, it's been something that I've been pondering. It actually turned out being a spur of the moment decision, because as I said, I had every intention of making a video on Friday, but I just wasn't feeling it, as has been the case for the last few weeks. And then we went out for Halloween. We went to a party afterwards. We watched the World Series. I came home. I had every opportunity to make a video at that point. And you know what? And I said to myself, you know what? I'm done. And so I took the weekend off. I took yesterday off. I made an NFL power rankings video today. Lee Hodges checked in under the power rankings video because I was excited to make that video. And so the point is that when you are falling asleep in the wish fulfilled, and when you are doing these techniques, which I'm still going to make videos talking about new techniques and things that, you know, are occurring to me, and things, messages that I'm receiving, but only when I feel inspired and I feel excited to make a video. Okay, so if you want to, you know, on those days when I post videos, if you still want to check in, you know, the Lions Den, Kate, Brent, Shadow Flare, Lee Hodges, Nora, and Thankful, if you would still like to check in under those videos, I'll still respond back to you. My daughter's just getting home. She just went to the doctor. She has strep throat, so I know she's going to come up here for a hug. But I just wanted to cover this and share this because I kind of like, you know, just stopped making videos. But that's the reason why. All right. So if you have something in your life where you're just kind of going through the motions and, you know, it's not the most exciting thing for you, one, you want to kind of like find out what is the most exciting thing. And if you can't change it in the moment, like a job or something like that, figure out what's most exciting and then work towards doing that. All right. So that's going to be it for today. I wanted to say like day 180 something in the books, but yeah, we're done with that. And onward and upwards. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys soon.